welcome America. This is the Invent America show right here on the King's Broadcasting Network. We want to welcome all of you that's uh, coming in from the Home Talk USA, my show, into the Invent America show. Um, want, Now I want to welcome the co-host of the show, the inventor lady herself, Miss Rita Crompton. Miss Rita, how you doing?
Just fine, thank you very much. It is a lovely day out here.
Well, we have a lot of Twitter followers and social media followers that are tweeting us right now. You uh, actually made a appearance on the Home Talk USA Radio Network. It was just so exciting to have you and to continue your show right here. A lot going on, but do have a special announcement. Today is Sponsor Appreciation Hour. I do want to do a disclosure that this whole hour is going to be dedicated to some sponsors that decided to help us. There's no secret that if you want to stay on the radio, you have to have sponsors that believes in your message, believe in what you're doing, and willing to open up their checkbook to help us because at the end of the day, we are not a pay-to-play network. We're not a broker network. We don't charge anything to be on the show itself, but we need sponsors. And we're going to be talking to some of these great sponsors that decided to help us in our message as we continue to spread a blueprint to all the inventors out there. So we're excited, and I know you're excited. And tell us a little bit what's going on and why it's so important to get sponsors, why we need sponsors. And if somebody's out there would like to sponsor the show, hey, I don't mind begging for quarters here, you know?
That's right, for sure. Well, for a lot of inventors, the hardest part is to tell everybody what they've got, what they invented. This is not a build it and they will come. They've got to be able to tell their story. But by the time they get this far,
They broke.
frequently there's no money left. And, the spouse is like, no, you are not going to mortgage the house to go out and do some marketing. So what we do is, yes, for the inventors who want to be on the show and tell their story, they're on the show. And we get lots of inventors that want to share, solutions to problems, what they've invented, so the consumer knows to go and look for them and ask for them. But then we get additional inventors who want to be able to, have additional space. So this segment is brought to you by this
Yeah.
this part of our show is brought to you by, this is our sponsor for this segment, and they want to participate because they want the American public to see, if they're on a podcast, if they're on the TV segment, on the radio segment, where do they go to find their product. And so for a lot of these inventors, when they get to this point, the option at a very small amount gives them that learning curve. It's like when they go to a trade show with us, Michael, and
Yeah.
they learn how to display and what to talk and what to say. This gives them that opportunity to learn without bankrupting themselves. They don't have to cut off their leg to do this. They don't have to sell body parts. They can learn.
Well, what I like about the sponsorship that's very attractive is that you heard me mention in the last hour your co-op mentality. What I mean is you have a package together where basically you take a whole bunch of other companies, packaging them up together. It brings the cost down, and you can still get their message out. What I like about that is the message is straight to the point. There ain't no hope and guess, and no, you have to be straight to the point because only got so much time on radio. So
Exactly.
the sponsors that you got coming up are great companies, and I need to tell you, your screening process is very, you're not going to just take a check. I mean, you got to the technology has to be there, but I like about it also is that you don't have to have a finished product. I've seen some of the sponsors that we actually put it out there on which stage of the process they're actually in. That, hey, give us 6 months, a year, or whatever. This technology is coming up the pike, or whatever, or but to find out what stage they're at, and to develop this company in these stages. You know what I mean? That's what I like
Well,
about it.
it's wonderful to watch them go from, okay, I've got an idea, what do I do first, to, going to the trade show with just prototypes, getting the feedback. Wendy Short with Float No More. She's a perfect example. When we took her 2 years ago, it's like, what do I say? I have no idea what to say. I'm so nervous. It's like, that's okay. This is what you say, and this is how you do it. And she had 2 prototypes to her name, and that was it. Now
Yep.
she just got her first order in spite of tariffs. She got her first order in, and she's got stores saying, we don't want a case, we want a pallet of these. And we had her on the show when she was just getting started. Then we had her on the show again when she was getting ready to place that order. And now she's a sponsor. And, just in that category, just in that small category so that they can, get it out there and get people to take a look at it. But they don't have to go crazy sacrificing body parts.
I mean, your blueprint is just amazing from start to finish. And again, it doesn't matter which stage you're in the process. If you're having problems, just contact us because we can help you with the stage that you're in instead of
Exactly.
making the mistake blowing all this money because mistakes cost dollars. And
Well, they
that's the
do.
biggest problem.
Most inventors realize they need help. The mistake they frequently make is going out and putting a team together. So they bring in, a finance person. They bring in a marketing person. Well, all these people expect to get paid and they expect to get a cut of you. So at the end of the day, by the time you get done paying all the team you brought together, you're not any further ahead than if you had licensed it and now you have a royalty check to go to the bank. And there's not a team taking a bite out of you or another suited person taking a bite out of you. Because it doesn't matter where that shark is, man. They are still going to eat you, and it doesn't matter if they got a dress on or a suit. If they've put money in or they're giving time and energy, they expect money out of you.
And
And for a lot of inventors, when they start the steps, they don't realize that they are just walking down the path of destruction.
of destruction. And also, now I'm not picking on the patent attorneys here. You know how I am with attorneys, okay?
Oh, I know. And,
You know how I am. I'm not going to get into that. But
we've
at the
got
end of
some
the
good ones. Yes, we've
we
got some
got
good
some
ones,
good ones and you
and
got
they
some
know the
bad ones.
ropes. Oh,
That's right.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that's the
That,
problem. If you get that bad patent attorney, man,
oh, yeah.
it seems like they're the only one making the money. So you
They're
have to
just
be.
driving a nicer car.
They're just driving a nicer car, and that's
And
that. Yeah, yeah.
it makes me crazy. Now we've got, like we've got Malcolm we use on a pretty regular basis. He's our senior registered patent attorney that I refer to because he used to be an examiner. He was like our guest speaker at the Inventors Roundtable the other night because he could talk about the nuances of dealing with the examiner. And it's like, if you say this, they are going to roast you. You need to expect this and you need to word it this way. And it was amazing the fact that, people could ask these questions and they weren't going to get an invoice. But he's got a couple of junior attorneys who work under him that will do drafting, and it's amazing. And it is a fraction of what these big law firms charge.
Well, and also the peace of mind knowing that you got their back, and that's the
Yes,
key. That it makes no sense to try to squeeze the beet juice out of these people because it's foolish if the product never gets to market. We want that product, the end result, to get to market because
exactly.
when it gets to market, everybody wins. Everybody, it's a
Exactly.
win-win. Hey, you win, I win. We get a sponsor. We get to go and watch the product on the shelf. We get to say, you know what, our show is not the only reason, but the majority of the reason why this product even hit the shelf. You know what I mean? It's a self-gratitude here.
Yep, it is. And the two guests that I've got coming up, one is currently manufacturing and selling. All right. The other one, he's got really gorgeous prototypes. And it's
Right.
interesting to watch them, in their different phases. They're all trying to get to the same place, but they're doing it in different steps.
All right.
And so that's what we're lucky.
We're going to have to take a short break. All right. If you just joined us, this is the Invent America show right here on King's Broadcasting Network. Don't forget hour number 3, the Made in America show. Stay tuned to that show also. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with our first guest with the inventor lady herself, Miss Rita Crumpton. We'll be right back. Yay! Y'all come back now. You hear?